What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Today we are going to be building a large frame for an old flag that I have. And the reason I'm searching for words is because it's going to be very large, probably 4 by 5 or so, 4 foot by 5 foot. So I go to my handy dandy old wood pile that I've accumulated here, and we'll be creating it out of these right here. These are 1x6s, old, just old fence pieces from a friend's fence that we tore down. So we're gonna rip these in half, make a good 5.5 to 5 3/4 width side and top, cut it into 45-degree angles, and connect those together with a, what the frick do you call those things? A Craig jig. That's it, Craig jig, and see if it holds. Plus a little backing plate that will hammer in for added stability because of how big it'll be. All right. Since I don't have a table saw right now, I went ahead and made this little guide rail deal with a 2x4, a legit 2x4, not planed. So it's very flat and straight. Screwed it in at the exact distance that it would keep the circular saw blade from halfway down the width of the 1x6, and that allows it to rip it just perfectly straight all the way down. Clamped it in a few places as I went. Always kept 2 clamps the whole time. So if all you have is a circular saw, this is a great way to do it, because ripping can get pretty messy if you don't have a table saw at the moment. And then it catches your board right here as well, which makes it nice. Rip those boards all in half. Came out really well, really straight. This is old wood, so it does have really bad ends on it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead, instead of cutting the end off, I'm going to take the 45 and cut that right into it. Then I'll measure the inside edge for the inside size of the flag that I need the flag to be, or that I need the frame to be. And then I'll just go out from there for the 45, and then same on this end. Once I find how far I need the inside edge of the frame to be, I'll just cut it on a 45 from there. I did this the most difficult way possible. Use a circular saw, which is all I have right now. Don't have a chop saw. So it works if you're really good with circular saw, and you can hold it flat and do a straight line. So I cut all the edges of the frame at a 45. Just finished that one. They came out pretty good. Since it's the old barnwood stuff, it's rough and stuff chips off. That's fine. So here's the frame I'm putting together on the ground, and it's looking pretty cool. We'll go ahead and start routing the inside after this. Alright, at this point I finished cutting all the 45s. Took my router, put it a 1/2 inch depth into the frame, and a 1/4 inch depth from the wall out of the frame. Okay, so then ran that router all the way around all 4 side pieces, so we have something to set the picture or flag as we're going to use right down into it. Alright, I brought this indoors since it was getting dark outside. This is where I connected all the corners together, just like this. I used 2 screws with a Craig jig to connect them together, plus I forget what you call these. It's like a whole bunch of nails all at once. Connects it together real strong. And then as soon as I got all 4 corners done, used a piece of cardboard to staple the flag into the frame, which turned out really good. Better than I kind of thought it would. There you have it. Flag in a frame. Bam.